Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my Let's Play video of Europa Universalis 4, where we are playing as England. The last time we finished off our war against Norway, we got Iceland and we got Orkney, and we are just in the process of coring it. Oh, and we have to pay back this loan, we need to remember that. Let's just save up for that right away. We had to take a loan last time because we got one of these events where you either have to pay a lot of money or lose stability, and it's almost always best to lose the money, because money you can gain back fast, but 100 points for a stability modifier is bad, and also you also lose a lot of money if your stability drops too low, because stability really gives a lot of extra taxes. And as soon as we kind of get to the next idea group here, I'll try to at least get the stability 1 or maybe 2, just to have a better income. But we really need this next idea group so we can start exploring and hopefully get to colonize most of America. We lost the claim against France. Another thing I noticed just after stopping the last video is that France is actually our biggest competitor down here, and since we already have them set on as a rival, and since we aren't really doing that great in the relationship anyway, we might as well just embargo them and try to get a bit more money out of this trade node. So now, as you can see, we are embargoing them with 24% of their trade efficiency, which means that we can pull a bit extra money out and into our trade node up here. That means that we just went up to 36, almost 37% of our income from trade. And I think actually this is from last month, so when we get to the 1st of August we'll see this improving a bit. And this is the trade ship we built to kind of patrol the North Sea provinces. So let's get our navy home. Send in the cavalry. In the times of Alexander the Great, our horsemen had the skill and ability to be the ultimate arm of decision. These later day companions are the cream of the army, and they are always ready to go on the attack. They take pride in this and are reveling in the attention they get. Charge! So this is just one of these nice events where you just get a bonus for doing nothing. And as I explained in my combat tutorial video or guide, combat ability translate into direct damage. So this is just 5% extra damage for my cavalry. So that's nice. Oh, once again I forgot to see how long it lasted, but it will last for the next 5 years, so that's nice. And how much money are we making now? Let's bump down fleet maintenance. 8.5 gold, that's nice. We are getting a bit high inflation. Maybe we should start looking to get an inflation guy. Master of the Mint, I think they're called. I think we can just barely get to only being 1 year ahead of time in diplomatic tech before we max out on diplomatic power. So that's nice. Yeah, let's just buy this now. Oh, and we got an alliance offer from Friesland, but let's look at it. Friesland. So no, we don't really care about them. Let's decline. You don't want to get into too many alliances. Whenever they call you into war, you're going to lose a lot of prestige from saying no, and you can also easily risk that if two of your allies don't really get along, they'll declare war on each other, and you'll have to maybe lose stability because you have a royal marriage with them or things like that. So you really want to be careful who you ally yourself with. So anyway, right now we are mostly just waiting for enough administrative points to be able to purchase this noble republic. And Jane 1 embarrasses the court. The Queen committed an absolute faux pas today in front of the court and a few foreign dignitaries. The repercussions of this will take years to repair. We lost stability again. I think that's the 5th or 6th time we lost stability without being able to do anything. We're really unlucky about that. So once again we have to spend a lot of administrative power that we don't need for something else. But we don't want to be at negative stability. That's just too expensive. God, I hate when that happens. As you can see here with this trade ship, it's just automatically patrolling the coast we have in this trade zone. And even though it's getting a bit of damage for crossing through this strait, it will just automatically repair every once in a while just to make sure. It's even patrolling Norway's coast. I'm not sure why it does that. Court of Star Chamber. The Court of Star Chamber was a court of law which evolved from the meeting of the King's Royal Council. All through its root go back to the medieval period, the court only became powerful as a separate entity during the reign of Henry VII. In 1987, so that would be last year, the court became a judicial body separate from the King's Council with a mandate to hear petitions of redress. The Court of Star Chamber was named for the star pattern painted on the ceiling of the room at Westminster Palace, where the meetings was held. In a sense, the court was a supervisory body. Do we need one? We'll get further administrative power, or we don't need one, we'll get a stability. I'll definitely go for the stability. Once again, it would be really nice if we hadn't lost that stability just before. We could have used that 100 administrative power to go to +1 and then use this event to go to +2. But I think we'll just be happy that we got this at least. I don't like that these people are stealing my money, but probably nothing we can do about that. I think we can actually repay this loan now. Then we'll just start saving up so we can buy some more army. There's no actual reason in buying your units one at a time, unless you think you are right on the verge of a war. If you're just kind of slowly building up your army for an attack in the future, you might as well just save up the money and buy it all at one time, because every time you buy a new unit you have to pay for upkeep, so it's cheaper to buy them all in bulk. Let's bump up our military maintenance so we can take on those rebels up here. And we got a cardinal in. Let's see if we have enough points to start buying the next one. So maybe we can become the Curia control in the future. Take control of the Pope. I think I'm actually just gonna keep this army up in Iceland here, providing that there isn't too much. Oh, hello Spain. Oh, Castile. Are you out exploring? Yeah, let's definitely keep some units up here. It seems like the Icelandic people are kind of unsatisfied with the new government. Hopefully it will help once we get them cored, but it will take a couple of years. Oh, and we can invest in a new idea. We're almost caught up here. See, the neighbor bonus is only -5. It is a nice level, but I think we wanna proceed in our offensive ideas, not only because we want this firepower, but also because we're gonna get this bonus to our heavy ships and navy tradition. So let's get some superior firepower. So there we got two power-ups. This is what we paid for, but because we had 3 ideas now, we also got this Royal Navy. So now we had a lot of extra, some extra naval tradition, and some extra combat ability for our heavy ships, which is really nice. I think we can bump down our army maintenance once again. Let's keep a bit of extra morale just to kind of be able to take care of those rebels. And we are still earning a good bit of money, even though we have 2 level 2 advisors already. I'm so used to being on the verge of being broke as Portugal, because even when you start to colonize, you'll earn a lot of money from your colonies, but you usually just end up using all the money to colonize even further. I wonder if it's worth it to change the culture over here in Ireland. We are a lot ahead in the diplomatic tech. Oh, but no, we need the diplomatic points for the next idea group. The next idea group I've already told will be the exploration idea, and I want to get that through that as fast as possible. So let's save up some diplomatic points, and maybe we can get the 2 first ideas right away, which would be really nice. Iron ore quality problems. One of our iron ore mines have hit some low quality iron ore. This has made the raising of units more expensive. So for the next year, it will be more expensive to build infantry and cavalry. So let's just save up some money for a year and then buy some then. Oh, and down here you can see this bark did get kind of damage. So we need to bump up our fleet maintenance just a bit so it can repair every once in a while. This will also mean that we can steer a bit more trade down here. So we won't make the money that we used for the fleet maintenance, but we will probably be able to take a bit more from France, and I like taking money from France. When we get extra power, but not only will we be able to steer more, but our embargo will also become more powerful, so that really helps. And Austria just got a new king, and he was immediately elected for the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Wave of obscurantism. As a typical response to different kinds of problems, obscurantism was a frequent behavior in most nations, at least until the Age of Enlightenment arose. In the most advanced Western nation of the European, knowledge is power, or ignorance is bliss. I think definitely more knowledge is power in this instance. We don't want to get to negative prestige. I don't really know why we have so little prestige after winning that war. once we get exploring, we'll have all the prestige we need. You get a lot of exploring prestige just for exploring territories, so that will be nice. How are we doing on... we're still at 12.7% chance that we'll get a revolt each month. So let's keep the army maintenance up a bit. France declared war on Foy. So France is at war with one of its vassals now. Well, I don't think we have any claims on France. And we're still behind in military tech. I think I explained this wrong last time we were in war with France. Military tactics isn't actually to do with damage, but with defending against damage. So the reason we lost the war in France was because we simply dealt less damage than they did, because they were able to absorb ours better. The combat width actually doesn't give that big of an advantage, because it applies to both sides in the combat, but it does help you with building more improved armies. But since we aren't at the point yet where we are building these perfect armies, it doesn't matter that much. Of course, things like shock mean a lot, but you do always want to be kind of at least close to being the same technology when you go to war. It can really mean a lot. Oh, and our military advisor died. And guess we'll just have to buy a level 2 advisor. We can afford it, and we'll get extra points out of it, but we're down to the bare minimum in income now. We can either get 50 administrative power and fight some rebels, or we can lose 25. This is because promoting government officers from the middle class, primarily clerics and lawyers, was a Yorkist tradition in England. As our administrative needs keep growing, both the nobility and the middle class eagerly await to see if it will continue this policy. We will. Let's support the middle class. We don't want to just be a elitist country, now do we? So things are going well. Oh, and Burgundy is at war with Austria now. How are their army looking? They are really down now. How are we looking for? No war exhaustion? You know what? Let's bump up army maintenance and fleet maintenance. We might have to take a loan or two to get through this war, but let's see if we can't go to war with Burgundy and take back our land. It's nice when you get a bit of help from Austria. Thank you, Austria. Let's just start placing blockades all right away. No, I want this one down here. And I want to gather this army. So right now we only have 2 cannons, so this army will probably be the one who detaches sieges, while this will be my hunter-killer army with my general in. He'll kind of go around looking for bigger stacks and trying to make sure that our sieges aren't disturbed. So now that we're up to full morale, let's just let's not make the same mistake as last time. They had military technology level 7, and they have no military bonuses. I think we can do this. They do have better combat tactics than us, and a bit of extra cavalry shock. But we really have the troop advantage, and they are also at war with Austria, and Austria being the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire is quite powerful. So let's declare war. We want to take Picardy, just because that's the aim of our mission, and I think we get the. Oh, I think we will actually take Calais because we get Picardy for free because we have a core there anyway. They are allied with Hungary, Brittany, and Cologne. I'm not too worried about Hungary. They are all the way down here. Brittany, I don't think they have much troops. They have 8,000 troops, so that's not really a problem. And probably we will be able to call in. Yeah, both Navarre and Portugal will actually help us. So let's go to war. Can we get access to? No, we can't. They still don't like us. So we can only go get into this top part of Burgundy, but I think we'll be all right. Let's put this down in the middle of the country, and we'll land the other army here and start sieging. As you can see in a moment, normally if I was to set a siege here, it will leave between 2,000 and 3,000 infantry. But now, because I have artillery, it will leave 2 infantry and 1 artillery regiment. And the artillery regiment gives a bonus to siege the siege. If you have 1 artillery, you get a +1 bonus. So that applies no matter what the fort level is. Then the extra bonuses, the +2, +3, +4, and +5 depends on the fort level. But as in this point of the game, most forts will be level 2. This applies that if you have 4 artillery, you'll get the +2 bonus and so on. But early in the game, you won't really have money to support that much artillery. So usually you'll just have a lot of these kind of stacks with sieging armies with a bit of infantry and a single cannon. So let's go to Calais and attach a siege and send the rest to. Oh, we need to keep an eye on this. I'm still quite unhappy that there isn't any messages that tells you when the cardinals are taken from you. So, for now we can just keep go. See, here is Brittany. They're coming with a small army here, so we can probably. Where they're going? They're going down here. I don't really know. Maybe they're just dealing with trying to deal with Bavaria down here. I am just continuing at speed 4 because I can keep an eye on the whole war in this window, so we're not really in any danger. Just need to be ready to press pause if something comes up. But anyway, I think this video has reached its limit, so I'll see you in the next one.